Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Welcome everybody, welcome to a small update on the Joe T34 group build entry, which is my entry. Even though I can't win now, I've still got to enter. But here we go. We start off with, we've got the T34. This is the German, is it Panzerkampfwagen? T34. I bought it because I wanted one with the big hatch. And well, we had a few issues with it, and John Moore has been sniping at me left, right and centre to get on and get something done, because his is already built and finished. You know what John Moore's like. He's not a sort of person to do a buddy build with. If you do a buddy build with him, you want to buy the kit for him and send it in installments so you can keep up with the man, because he's just too bleeding quick, too quick. Anyway, we're going off the subject. T34. It's now okay. I've got it all sorted, and I've still got a few things to do. I've got the tracks to weather and wheels. I've still got some small details, handles to go on, and other little bits and pieces. But the build has finished, and I'm just going to be playing about with it. Now, as you may notice, it's got a mine roller on the front. Now, this came off of a Zivesta kit, mine roller. And to cut a long story short, I was going to do the Zivesta kit with a mine roller, buried in mud, being dragged out by another T34, and this one by the side of it. But I've got that many things on the go. I just have to sort of shorten what my original plans were and build a diorama, a more sensible diorama. So this is what I've actually come up with. Even though it's sensible, there's still a lot of work in it. So the diorama base itself, as you can see, we're in the middle of a field or whatever on a track. We've got two figures at the front. These two figures came from the BT7 build that I did. These were two figures that actually came with the kit of two Russian tank commander and that, looking at a map. And I thought this would be the ideal place, tank stationary, out looking at a map. Where the hell do we go next? Yeah. The base is just a piece of 6mm MDF, nothing too special. PVA'd it first, then I used Dad's clay and just did a bit of shaping for a track going across a field of some shape, size, or description. I don't know at this particular moment. Give me a while, I could probably make up a good story for you, but I'm not going to. Anyway, we got the track. That was done. I've used static grass, but not with the static applicator. I found it just stood it up too straight and neat and tidy. And we all know grass don't stand up neat and straight unless it's a bowling green, you know, and that's a different kettle of fish. But I just used PVA glue with a bit of earth colour mixed in with the PVA, and I just put the static grass, the 12mm static grass, in tufts, and virtually sort of used my artistic license as I went along. I used two different types on this. I used the winter and the summer, so we've got the light green and the dark green. I was just trying to get that sort of bit of depth in that grass does have. We can actually lift this off, and the track does go all the way underneath it, and grass as well. I've been playing there, really. So everything is done with the Dad's clay, just sculpted out. Moving around to the back half of it, we do have a very, very rare specimen of a tree here. This is a Mottram tree. It's a very rare tree to get, actually. If we get round this way, I will talk about the Mottram tree a little bit. The Mottram tree it doesn't grow in many places. The Mottram tree don't. It's I think it's an endangered tree now. The Mottram tree. I'm pulling your leg. No, that is one of the trees that Steve thought I was sending to him. He's still getting some, but I did do one for myself, Steve. So don't be too disappointed when you only get 3 or 4 trees and the rest of them bare ones. So, but that's another kettle of fish. I've done the same at the back. We've done just the grass, different lengths, tufted it, try to make it look like the real thing. And the track, the same in here. I've put tank tracks in it. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be a summery one, or we're going to have the ground a little bit moist or damp, whatever you would like to call it. But we will try and get something done. Put it back there. We get a better light. Though. It's strange that is. It just go like a couple of millimeters, look, and the light changes. There you go. So that's basically my update. I will leave you with a few pictures, as I did do a couple of pictures as I was going along with the base, marking it out. Daz Clay. That's if you're interested to see it. And I will try and do a few close-up pictures as it stands now. And that's about it. I will say, yes, I will say, we will be doing a monthly update on the Joe T34 group build. If you have finished your builds and you haven't put no pictures up, can you sling some pictures up on the Facebook page, which would be very helpful, so I could download them, because I'm not really got this screenshot bit sorted out yet. I'm getting there. So I mean, if you could help me out by putting your pictures up on Facebook, only a couple, just so I can include you in the update, I would be very grateful. And that's about it. And I'm just going to say thank you joining me yet again, listening to my ramblings, and I'll leave you with a few pictures.